Today we're going to be talking about the honest truth about manifestation. The number one thing is you've always been manifesting. So you're manifesting no matter whether you like it or not. And it's comprised of what your thoughts are of the situations you're in, the things that are happening in your life, and how you feel about certain situations. If you've always got that feeling of lack or wanting to be able to change or wishing that this was going this way instead of the way that it is going, you're going to learn that it coincides with the way that you're thinking. And we're always taught when we're growing up to think about the situation, think the situation through, harp on the situation instead of letting go of that situation and opening up to the thoughts of what you do want and not the thoughts of what you do not want. So, huge tip is feel confident in your manifestation coming if you're controlling the way that you feel and your thoughts. Second thing on the list, you have to overcome limiting beliefs. Think about it. You've been programmed from birth to think certain things. No matter what it is in your life, it's normally a thought that somebody else has put in your mind. Whether it's your parents telling you to save money because a rainy day is coming and you're sitting there holding on to it, thinking, I'm ready for that rainy day that is going to come because you keep thinking it into existence. Start monitoring your thoughts, start noticing how you feel about certain situations, even how you think about people. Do you feel like that they're going to go have this huge reaction and get mad at you and give this negative feedback to you? Or are you thinking that it's going to be a great experience, that you can't wait to see this person and they have totally changed and they love how you act now because you've changed who you are? Those thought processes are what's dictating those limiting beliefs that are in your life. So start letting go of them. Start writing down and looking at yourself as a whole. Describe who you are, and then when you see what you've come up with, maybe that's not who you want to be. So now write down who you want to be. Rip up that old you, throw it in the trash, and become the you that you want to be. Number 3 on the list is start with a small manifestation. Don't jump for that 10,000, 20,000, 100,000 new Lamborghini, whatever it is in your life that you're wanting. I'm not saying don't write down that goal. Don't get a vision board going. Don't consume yourself with thinking about it. Feel like you do have it, of course. But a lot of people struggle with feeling like they have a Lamborghini or feeling like they just received $10,000. My suggestion is, of course, visualize, use the Neville method, do that kind of thing. But start with something that you know that you can do. Start with something that feels comfortable to you. Write down that you're going to find $20 or that you're going to get a $20 tip from somebody at your job, or somebody's going to give you a small gift that's worth $20. Those things we can come to accept way easier than the big things. But as you start to manifest those small things, you can move it up. You can stair step up to what you're really desiring, and it can move as fast as you will allow it to move. Number 4 is it takes a singular focus on what your goal is. And what I mean by this is don't split your energy up. Don't get consumed with that if you don't have this, or that if you can't do this and do that at the same time, or maybe your energy is focused on something negative over here, but you want to try to keep it positive for that. I'm just basically saying focus on what your big picture item is and hold it and let go of it all at the same time, because you have to live in the now. You can't live in the future and you can't live in the past, but you can be expecting good things to happen to you on the daily basis. But if you're wanting to do anything and you feel like that there's a certain step that you must take in your life, and you know that you would feel better after you did that, and you need to have that laser focus on that item in order for it to come to you, then you need to give it your singular focus. You need to let go and know that the power is there. The divine energy is flowing through you, and you will create what you want if you truly believe it. So give it your focus, give it your all, and believe in yourself. Number 5 is it takes work to start manifesting the things that you want. And you could say that sounds like a limiting belief, but what I mean by it is you have to work on your thoughts. You have to work on your feelings. You have to change who you are to receive the things that you want. You may be able to start receiving something, but your life doesn't seem like it's getting any better. You get your new house, you get whatever amount of money that you're trying to manifest, and you're like, man, what is going on? My life is exactly the same as when I started, except now I have this more money. Or now I have this new house, whatever the case may be, but you're not truly happier. You have to work and be inspired to do the thing that you want. So if you're trying to manifest something, but you know that you have to run a 100-mile marathon before you're able to get the manifestation that you want, and you think that it's impossible for you to run a 100-mile marathon, is that a good goal to have? Or can you say, I can run a 100-mile marathon without extensive training, without doing all these things? My thought process on that is no. So look at every one of your goals and look at what could be removed. What thought process are you doing that could be possibly holding it back? And this kind of blends in with the limitations as well. But make sure the goal that you're shooting for is something that you're willing to put the time in on and that you're inspired by it. I'm not saying that your manifestation can't come to you, but I am saying if you don't feel like it can, there's a good chance that it's not. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Hopefully some of this information has helped you out. I would really appreciate it if you click down below and like and subscribe. It will help with the YouTube algorithm that everyone knows about. And I want to help you guys improve and tell you about the things in my life that have changed as we go on this journey together. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next one.